Shots Fired Podcast, in association with Ashy Entertainment, brings to you the Sunday Night Rant with Simon Phoenix. Tap in.
Hello and welcome to Shots Fired Podcast with your man Simon Phoenix. It's your boy Danny Jizzle behind the microphone, Faux Shizzle. We got Joker behind the camera. Yeah, man. We got Smokey Bones.
Yeah, rolling blunts and doing stunts.
All right. And special guest star, JD, the DJ.
Hey,
That wasn't
I like
bad.
that. I like that.
You like that? I told you it
Yeah.
works with the Ed McMahon nigga type shit. It does. It comes off very well.
It's crazy how much your pod has evolved.
Hey man, we keep trying, bro.
When it started, it was just you
it was
in
just,
the room.
Me in the room,
Yeah.
staring at the camera, doing the best I can.
Facts. Now you got a 4-man show.
Yeah.
I
We
like
trying.
that. I like that.
We trying to be the EBT version of the Joe Buttons podcast. We need a halfway cute chick on the show. We got it going on. Any used to be video vixens in the city that want to sit down with me, let me know.
I know you know a few of them.
I do.
Yeah.
Just don't want to
They
be
probably all
accused.
fat now, though.
I feel like I'm gonna be accused of shit like 3 episodes in. They tried to touch my kneecap man, during the wrap up.
That's why you got to get a fat chick.
Nah, man, because then she ain't gonna bring the type of ooh, I stopped because it's a girl.
Audience that you need.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You need a pretty woman so they stops because ooh, it's a girl. Like with a cute fat girl, I'm not saying they don't have their team, but it ain't the same energy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that for sure.
I need somebody that's visually appealing. You got to figure out how old she is. I need one of them.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like she could be 40, she could be 25. You don't know. I need one, especially behind the camera. I need one of them. So what's been going on with you?
Yeah, he got right into the shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Not shit.
Good. That's
Not
what
sure.
I answer I wanted to get.
Yeah, working
I'm about to go to them niggas too. Ask them what's up with it. How they be?
Working at DJing. Shit.
What's this shit? Oh, we already know you the premier young DJ in the city. You been doing your thing.
I'm trying.
Well, look, you
So
supposed
ain't
to.
you doing the woods on Wednesday or no? That's just one night a week.
No, they said they don't want no niggas down there. So can I say niggas?
You can say
They
whatever
don't
you
want
like.
no niggas down
Whatever
there.
you like to say on
We're
this
a
show.
very hood podcast.
Listen, so I was told I have how many minutes before I can do my thing, sir?
What the hell are you talking about?
Talk profane, sir?
What are you talking about? Hey man, don't touch the mic no
listen.
more. Shut the fuck up over there. Don't touch the mic no more,
I can't
bro.
cuss right away in the...
That's what you're supposed to. You just gotta say the whole context.
Yes, I can't cuss right away.
No, we're not supposed to cuss in the first, I think it's a minute and 15 seconds on YouTube. But we're not monetized. So we can cuss all the fuck we want until we get monetized.
Well, fucking all right then.
I can't stand y'all, bro. Y'all be on bullshit
That's-
24/7.
That's the shit I'm gonna put out there.
They
So yeah, what they do, what they say. What was their real thing?
understaffed for a Wednesday. They said it was too many of us, not enough of them. Inventory come in on Thursday. So we ain't got shit to serve you niggas on Wednesdays. So yeah, we gonna get y'all up out of here, but we still gonna do our thing every Wednesday night with the white boys. So
I've never heard somebody give you reasons why they didn't want to make money. I mean, for real, because if you know inventory comes in on Thursday, then when you make the next inventory run, you probably should double that, right? So then
Order
you would
heavy.
have, and you then start buying the specialty drinks since you know you have a clientele for that. The reason why black patrons are so good is because we drink top shelf. We not coming in nobody establishment asking for PBRs.
Hey, just give me the bar hop or whatever.
No, we don't do none of that. We walk
Give
in.
me the bar vodka.
No, we don't drink well. You good?
Shit.
We don't drink well. You have never met a black person that was just like, let me get a rum and coke. We ask what kind of rum they put in there before they even start. Hey, what kind of rum y'all got?
is you paying for it?
Yeah, when you paying for it.
Okay.
I ain't saying when it's free. When it's
Okay.
free, you'll take anything.
Yeah.
We dusty like that. What Cat Williams say? We not prepared to turn down a free drink. You understand?
I don't care what the fuck it is.
You don't care what the fuck going on. We not prepared for that.
Yes, I've been in an establishment where our class, I had a class reunion. We went to a white establishment. They had to put over the PA, there is no more brown liquor. We bought out the brown liquor in that moment. So
I know the music stopped.
Yes, they stopped the music and everything. And somebody got on the microphone and said,
I hit the DJ on y'all. Hit the DJ.
hey. And then somebody got on, for real, somebody got on the microphone and was like, there is no more brown liquor. We have no more brown liquor.
Oh, hell no.
Now, when you say brown, you talking to all the black folk in here. Because, the white folks is buying up all the white liquor.
Well, look, now you got to make me push back. Now you make me push back because white people drink way more whiskey than black people do. That's they think. Jameson is that you go to a white party and pull out a bottle of Jameson and see how many friends you got. Nah. But what it is we drink all the brandy. I'll give you that. Hey, all the brandy in the building, we gonna drink all that.
Cognac.
All that. Still a brandy.
By color.
I'm not drinking no Parmesan.
Well, I didn't say you was a dusty drunk.
But I'm just saying, you drink all brandies. We ain't drinking that cheap.
I mean, look, I only got one friend that drink E&J. What are you talking about? Like, none of us do that. You get to a certain age, and that's nowhere near where you're about to be with your alcoholic behavior. Don't disgrace our real players out there. Don't do that. Don't do that. We be drinking good shit out here. We be at the cognac bars and everything. Don't do that. We be on real boss player shit.
Cognac bars.
Yeah, I be at cognac bars.
Cognac.
Yeah.
We ain't got shit like that here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, y'all just don't pay attention to what's in the building and what they say. Y'all favorite place to go on Wednesdays for karaoke is actually a cognac bar. That's what 40 Acres really is.
Yeah, it's a cognac bar.
Okay.
I have been there multiple times, and me and my trusty sidekick, Smokey Bones.
Yes, we have been there to the point where we are vets and VIP.
Yeah, we go in and we look. Red Stripe might be our beer, but we are trying all the cognacs. We're going through them slowly.
Y'all get normed up in there.
Y'all in there scouting?
Yeah.
Do y'all hop on the mic?
Nah, I'm not singing nothing.
Damn,
No, we ain't hopping on the mic. But
you see, I hit my cigarette. I hit my cigarette like they do it.
No Mob Deep, no Will Smith and Jazzy.
No. It's summertime. You got us out there doing summertime.
Oh, what a tap!
No Michael Jackson on the mic. No, we ain't doing
nothing.
Damn. I wouldn't do that anyway. I get out there and do.
Rubbing on the booty.
Yeah, if I get out there and do something, I'm probably gonna do EU.
EU.
Yeah.
Good in the butt.
Sexy. Don't get you wrong if you want to do the butt all night long. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's where I'm going. You know why? Because you can do that song and sing it, and you are not fucking the song up at all. You don't have to sing that song. You just got to get your voice going, and you're good to go. And the whole building gonna sing it with you. There's a bunch of 40-year-olds in there. They singing that shit with you. That was one of our original Throw That Ass in the Circle songs, and it was done classy.
How you do that classy?
Cause no one paid attention to doing the butt like it was.
They
freaky.
thought it was a dud.
They thought it was a dud.
What year was that?
Let's see. That came out.
That was like 88.
Yeah, 88,
Oh, yeah,
89.
so that was pre-Luke and them niggas.
No, it was during the time of Luke and them
During the
niggas.
time of Luke. Okay.
Yeah, Luke was running the show at like 88, bro.
That was Spike Lee.
Because Ronald Reagan was the person that was like, dude, they need to censor this kind of music. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was like these niggas is talking about make them hoes shake that ass and suck this dick. That was a lot back then. That's why it was a lot back then. We were completely violating. Man, you got to remember, man. George Lucas came out of nowhere. It's like, Uncle Luke, your original name is Luke Skywalker. You will not disrespect Star Wars like that. You are not a Jedi nowhere near. You're getting bitches and hoes, sir. And then Luke was like, call me Uncle Luke then. And that's how he became Uncle Luke.
Could not be Luke
George Lucas put us.
You can't be no Jedi, son.
Yeah. George Lucas put a kibosh to that bullshit.
Jedi don't go after no ass, sir.
That's how you know you hot.
He a Sith Lord.
Like George Lucas coming at you.
He should have changed his name to Darth Luke.
They're the reason why you have to have parental advisory stickers on songs, and that music is protected by the First Amendment. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Shout out to Compton, man.
Freedom of speech.
NWA.
It's freedom of speech.
There's the reason why there are clean versions of songs.
And that's the reason why it's clean version. And he's
they props, man.
he's 100% correct. They are the reason there's clean versions of music.
Not no more.
Well, I mean, you know.
Clean version. Clean version of a song don't exist no more.
Yes, it does.
I mean, you listen to the radio version?
Certain stores only
The radio
sell
version sounds
clean
horrible.
versions.
Who?
Certain stores only sell clean versions.
Well, shit. Well, a lot of artists
Isn't that
ain't coming
Walmart
out
now?
I don't know. I believe
It's
so.
like Walmart.
Yeah,
with it.
I think that's
only sell
Walmart.
clean version.
Yep.
That's terrible.
It's a radio version. But I mean, that was the real purpose for a lot of us to buy the music.
I'm
Like,
saying even on the radio, like a lot of cuss words that was cuss words back in the day ain't cuss words no more.
no, they just stop you from saying like gay and shit. Or,
Yeah.
But that depends on the song. Because you can play, I think it's Men at Work. That's the way you do it. Running for nothing and then your chicks for free. It's like an 80s rock song, right? But he calls a motherfucker a faggot in the middle of the song. That people like the video for the song is like a cartoon of men like moving shit, like they're movers. And they're talking about how rock stars have this great life. And they're like, oh, that little faggot, he don't do nothing. And it's said right in the song. And it's never been bleeped out. It's just who's doing it and if you're paying attention when they do it.
So white people. Okay.
They stopped them 95%. Look, they stopped them 95% of the time. But I want to say everything that was done probably 85 backwards. That a lot of that shit has never been censored.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by that.
Okay.
Most certainly it isn't. For the most part.
All right, I guess we should get into some topics. We figured out what you got going on with your life and you DJing. Wait, you don't got no DJ beefs, do you? I don't want to know. Last time you was on my show, you was beefing with people. You're Mr. Beefed Out. We should probably go down that trail with you. You're Mr. Beefed Out, sir. Like you was beefing with the lady that's now out here testing the food. Yeah, you was beefing with her.
How was that battle going with Big Sean? Because I seen one of her reviews and she been getting a few numbers, man. But you know, has y'all been like? Has there been a resolution, or y'all just still at it?
No, I mean, ain't no beef with me.
Okay.
She still got a beef because I unblocked. No, she unblocked me, and then I tried to, you know, make a amends before she started doing food reviews.
Okay.
And she wasn't, you know,
she didn't want to do an amends with
receptive
you.
or that. Yeah.
Because she knew she was about to start doing food reviews. She didn't want. She knew she didn't want to give you no ammunition.
Yeah.
I think that's my personal. I personally have nothing against her, but you're my little brother. You know what that is. It's family. We were with family. Now, besides that, I just thought it was corny. Let's say that. Thought it was corny that you was like, you'll be talking bad about my food, but then you got out here and was like, I'm at Pizza Hut. Wait, what? What the hell?
You at the bullshit spots that everybody know about.
Bro, this girl's making a tour.
I'm at McDonald's.
Yeah, bro, they was making a
No
tour.
Bonefish Grill, no motherfucking
The last video I see them at, they was at Fat Man's eating frog legs.
At Fat Man's?
They was at Fat Man's eating frog legs. I was like,
my brother put one on today, and I was like, I know that face, and I'm just like, bro, what did you? He was like, I'm like, and I seen she had a chain on it, like big. I'm like, oh, bro, like that's the lady with the sub shop joint that you missed out on.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, that's her, and then she did a review for I can't think of it. It was a Mexican restaurant, but it was like a big, huge taco. It was supposed to be the biggest taco in Grand Rapids. It's a deep fried taco. It looked horrible.
not a deep fried taco. Ain't they? Don't they make them in Flint? Don't they call that a Flint taco or some shit like that?
The deep fried ones?
Yeah.
Saginaw.
Saginaw tacos.
Okay, I knew it was one of them little Michigan cities that decided they was going to steal Mexican people shit and change it up.
Okay, and that's what we do, bro.
That's what y'all do. Y'all steal Mexican people shit and change it up.
That's what we do.
Niggas out there wearing sombreros calling it different shit. Nigga, this ain't a sombrero, Serralo.
Guess what we learned it from? But anyway, it was like a big, huge taco. It fell apart in her face and whatnot. But, you know, it was just weird. I was like, bro, that's her. And it was like, but yeah, I was just wondering if y'all had like made amends or whatever. But
hey, okay. I mean, as long as she found her lane, I'm
But I'm saying
mad.
she traveling though. I see
Yeah,
she in
she
Kalamazoo. She went to Kalamazoo. She going to Holland. She hopping
she
around
getting
Michigan.
numbers.
She
Yeah,
supposed
she-
to be going to Detroit next.
Okay.
So that's cool. Like I seen one. She
Yeah.
had like 700. She had like 700 views on one.
Yeah.
So yeah, she doing good. But I was just wondering, like, yo.
Yeah, I ain't mad.
What was
at
the
it.
background thing going
No,
on?
is y'all still like shooting shots? Like
Nah,
you ain't got no
I
like
ain't-
verses for no more.
Nope.
Nothing? Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, you had rap beef too.
I did have
Yeah,
beef.
rap beef. Look, I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah,
had
that
full
nigga was
beef,
fake.
rap beef. That's what I told you. He beefed out.
Man, he ain't got the rap song up no more.
Nah.
Yeah, you did us dirty. You supposed to keep that up forever.
Man, that was a classic. It was supposed to stay up. I love that song.
So it was a Grand Rapids hit.
Hell yeah,
That nigga was cooking so much in that song, it was stupid.
bro. I told him.
Wouldn't even.
He had more spins than the people that was beefing with him, and I told him he should have just put it on Spotify and let the numbers run up and get his little mini check. He made a band off of it. You know what I'm saying? He could have had a good smoke weekend on them and they fuckery. I told you that's what you should have did.
Man, I just hate what comes with it.
Nah, bro, don't nothing come with it. Call me.
Shit.
I'll fix all your problems.
That you could.
See?
I'll fix all your problems. Call me. Cause I'm gonna fix it either way they want it. You don't want real rap beef. You don't want no real rappers coming for you. You don't want that. You're trash. And then on the second end, you don't want that street shit. Nobody really wants street shit, bro. They pretend they want street shit with people that they know is unarmed when they run up on them. Everybody tough when they know you ain't ready for it. But when they know you ready for it, then they don't want to play. Now you don't want to play no more. It ain't fun no more because you a fake bully, bro. That's why I'm here to advocate against that bullshit. You want real war, run up against people who want war. Then let's see.
That's a fact, because I got this first.
Yeah, that's the point. You can't start shit and then get mad and then want to make it physical because you got embarrassed. That's your fault. You signed up for it as soon as you said, I'm going to go public with talking crazy about so-and-so, so-and-so. Anytime you do it, no matter who it is, you signed up for whatever bullshit comes with it.
Whatever
And some
follows
of us,
behind that.
we love that level of bullshit.
Yeah, facts.
And some of us, we fine with it. I ain't got no problem with it. I've been running the show for the longest. I tell everybody, talk that shit you want to talk, however you want to talk it. I'm either going to reply or I'm not going to reply. Don't do that. You want to run up on me in the street, you going to make the news. Your fault. That's what it is. And I don't care who hear this shit. That's why I say it on camera. The fuck?
As we call
Fucking
it,
dirt
trick
bag.
no good.
Trick
You can't-
no good.
Trick no good. You can't run up on me and think it. What? Oh, what? Oh, you gonna run up on me in public? Oh, if it's on site, guess what? I'm gonna more than likely see you first, pimp.
Yeah. Yeah, you at all the spots. I'm not none of the spots.
I'm at none of the spots.
You at all the spots. So when I pop outside, guess what? I'm always ready for it. I'm thinking that y'all on it.
That's what we call it. Trick no good. When you popping off like that, I'm gonna be the one to catch you first.
Yeah, and they always do. They be the people that always get caught first. And it's always their fault to begin with. Because you started the shit. See, it's different when you don't start it. Right?
Yeah.
The person who has it done to them, they got all the right in the world to react crazy or
However they
fucked
want
up.
to, yeah.
So I'm in the right if I open hand slap your boy.
Bro, here you go with that bullshit. And yes. Yes. Just don't be trying to add them to my sheet, bro. You could have just said, hey man, if I don't like them, I can open sand slap them if they started it. Yes, sir. That is the rule. That's the rule. The rule
Why
applies
gotta
to
be-
everybody.
Why you gotta be your boy?
Guys, that's the kind of shit they do, bro. They always try to slide the motherfuckers to me. Like, why he not my nigga? There'll be them situations where I be wanting to pull my glasses off and that is not my nigga like that. I don't associate with those people. Like, damn, bro, you be out here doing me dirty.
Like you gonna open hand slap this boy?
Like, damn. You got people in the street like, damn.
Like
Who the fuck they talking about? Who the fuck they talking about? Why they want to slap that nigga? What did he do?
That should have been off air.
With friends like those.
You don't need enemies. So yeah,
So, our first subject today is.
damn, we on the first subject.
no, Javon was the real subject matter of the day if he came.
I
So-
apologize. I don't mean to.
I didn't come to be the subject matter. That's the thing.
I don't mean to steal your shine. Son.
Yeah, you wind up being with us. You
No,
definitely
I
the
just
subject
came to
matter.
talk. I just came to talk shit.
But I give you some shit. I give you some shit to talk crazy about. I give you a small one, right? That everybody in here can relate to, especially you, our residential DJ. Why black folks always want to shortchange on the paid services that you provide, such as being a DJ, you bringing the food because you run a catering business, or you do small fix-em-up jobs. I will start with our guest since he is the expert on this. He's had the current lot. He's been shortchanged a lot. So this will be our one bullshit question of the night, and it's tailor made for your ass. So we'll let you answer first, and everybody else has had that experience, and they'll get everybody get a minute. Then we should be able to get out of here. So go ahead, sir.
That is funny as hell. I would say I only deal with it with black promoters. Black party promoters.
Okay.
Only.
Specifically?
Specifically. When if I do a private party or a wedding or any type of event that's private.
Right. They give you your change.
They give me what I ask for.
And most times over, I bet.
Hell yeah. Here go a nice little tip at the end of the night because you did your thing. So I would say it's not all black people. I just deal with it from club promoters, or if somebody want to throw a house party or some bullshit like that. They'd be the ones that be like, oh, that's what you charge? Oh, I think you worth this. Well, I asked you what you think I'm worth.
I'm telling you what I'm worth.
I'm telling you what I'm worth.
I'm telling you my price.
It's either you gonna book me or you not. Right? And that's what it is. But yeah.
Okay. Smokey Bones?
I don't discriminate against nobody, even the handicapped. I feel like, shoot, they all can get you. I don't care. I done got by a handicapped lady. So
I was wondering where the fuck you was going with that.
Let you know, I feel like everybody get charged full price. Even when you sit there and give them a deal, like family, for example, like moving, that's my business. Now, if you sit there and you move somebody, to going rate right now is like 150 to 180 for an hour. I said I'd do it for 100. That's too much. Well, find somebody else.
Okay.
You get an hour of their time for less than 100.
Bro, I no comment from the peanut gallery. Jizzle for shizzle.
So I feel like this, okay? Especially when a brother, an urbanite such as myself, you know what I'm saying, feels like they're doing business. They always want to try to negotiate.
Oh. Okay.
You know what I mean? And not saying that it's right, wrong, or in between or none of that shit, but most of the motherfuckers you encounter, especially you say promoters and shit, they looking for the deal, bro. You know what I'm saying? And whether you give it to them or not is up to you, you know what I'm saying? But respect, if I say to you after you ask me for a deal, no, nigga, that's my price. Nigga, that's my price.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
Joker, you got any thoughts on this?
All I'm gonna say is for people that do that, you don't go up at McDonald's and try to flex on their prices. You don't go up at nobody's establishment and say, well, you don't go in the mall and say, oh, them pants $30. Well, you ain't got no sign up to say 25% off, but can I give you 25% off?
Yeah.
I feel as though those jeans is 25% off right now.
Okay.
No, you can't do that, man. So like whatever my price is, that's my price, man.
Okay.
Just go and pay me what I'm worth, what I'm asking for.
Okay, so it sounds like from you guys as the sample of the issue, I'm gonna say this to y'all, right? I'm gonna explain something I tried to explain to somebody, and they thought, and I think our people in their minds believe we should do more because it's us, right? The problem with that is sometimes your version of what you think we're doing and the do more be well past kindness. Facts. And y'all don't understand that. I've had numerous people come to me about this podcast and shit, right? Now, I try to tell them as modestly as possible. I'm probably not the person you really should go to. It's not like I'm having blockbuster numbers doing this show. I just understand the basics. I can tell you how to get video on the YouTube. Cool. Once I explain to them what it is, they want me to come over and walk them through this process. And I'll let y'all know this shit is tedious. You got to record it, and then it's got to be edited, and the editing is depending on what editing suite you're using. Then you have to use somebody's secondary editing suite to get that effect where I'm talking, but you can see Javon under me, and it's all on the phone. So that, in a way, to go from one thing to the next thing to the next thing, it's very tedious, and that can't be shown to a person at their house in an hour. Nah, bro, you got to figure this out over 6 months' time, so you playing with all the different things so you can learn it. And they always be like, I'll pay you for your time. No, because the going rate for me to just edit your show would be $200, $300, bro, for somebody who do that. I told y'all I'd give y'all a show for $75 and do all of it, and y'all thought that was expensive. So I know, y'all are crazy. Batshit crazy. But it's okay. It's okay. At the end of the day, you want something for nothing, and that's not how it works.
No, that's not okay, because they'll find a nigga that does the same thing as you, that charge less than you, but then be mad at the end of the night when they get shitty service.
No, well, that's what they get. You pay for what you get. That's not a fake thing. You pay for what you get. You deserved all of that. So they deserved every bit of it, and that's why you get it. So that's what it is. All right. I'm gonna ask this question now, gentlemen. Do y'all want to go another 30 minutes? We doing an hour today?
I'll be all right with that.
Joker. Okay. Guest says cool. Smokey.
Man, I don't care.
Okay, bet. All right, so we coming back. We're going to take a commercial break, and then we will be back, and we have some more shit to talk.
Move, I got it. Watch out. Yo. It's T Crazy, the real and not the fake. And you tuning in with Shots Fired Podcast with my boy Simon Phoenix. This shit is fire. How I know? He interviewed me. Check in, tune in, clock in. Huh?
And I guess we back because Jizzle is over there lost in the sauce as usual.
Fucking microphone.
He don't want to do his part of the job.
We're back.
I don't have the fucking microphone.
No one can hear you because you don't have a microphone. So it doesn't matter.
Microphone,
Welcome back in Shots Fired. We have Simon Phoenix.
Got to start off gangster as hell.
Well, hello and welcome back to Shots Fired with Simon Phoenix and special guest star JD the DJ.
Hey,
Fuck you over there.
Yeah. Hey, y'all both bogus. Y'all are so bogus. You should have leaned into it. You should have leaned into it. I'm gonna teach you how to do this shit. You just gotta let go. You just gotta let go and trust the process. Okay. That's what you gotta do. It's coming out. It's gotta come out. All right. I got some bogus shit.
What's your bogus shit?
I mean, because
dirtbag
they got dirtbag shit. I got dirtbag shit. Right. I hit a disclaimer.
Disclaimer, is it?
Yeah, I gotta use the disclaimer.
And this it's in no way, shape, form reflect the views of Shots Fired Podcast and Simon Phoenix and the crew.
Thank you. Why do women say when they are dating, I dated a professional athlete, an entertainer? Why do they believe that is a flex? That was sent to us. I needed to, because, hey, let me try my best not to turn it into we hate women over here.
No, I asked the female this, and the female said the only thing they could come up with is basically they got money to where they don't necessarily got to struggle too much. Other than that, because they can always get told no. So
how was that a flex for that
really ain't no flex in it.
So what the person means when they ask that is, haven't you seen one of those videos where someone is talking to a chick and then she's like, oh, I dated a professional athlete, or I dated a football player, or I did, you know what I'm saying? And they're throwing it out. I dated a rapper. When they're saying it and they're saying it like, yeah, he was, and you like, he didn't marry you. So first off, I don't feel like that's the flex at all for you to mention them. I feel like you're trying to get clout from them. You're doing the attachment clout. Like, because they have clout, now you have clout. No, that's not how it works. If you're a girl and you shot your shot at a professional athlete or a entertainer and it didn't work out for you, that's information the rest of us don't need, because in reality, it makes you sound more whorish than getting the clout that you think it is. It's not lifting you up to that person's level at all. That's my opinion, though. That's me. I'm putting that on y'all. Y'all can say whatever y'all think. That's just me though. That I always thought that was goofy based on that. It's like, oh, I dated Jay-Z and
I think the flex is more towards other women than other
yes,
men.
no, I get that. But even towards other women, it's still just if you're a smart woman, you like, so Jay-Z chose you to fuck once. So
is that what they flexing on?
yeah,
Is
because you didn't get him. Yeah, because you didn't get him. Because think about it. If you're a girl and you're some woman out there and someone is interviewing you or this has came up where you are saying that line to someone else, unless you got a baby with them and you got a house, a car, and all this other shit based off that fucked up dirtbag behavior, or you got the ring. Anything else is you just saying shit out loud that don't mean nothing. That's like hanging out with a bunch of niggas and some other niggas don't know you. And you walk past some other niggas be like, all I fuck is red bone bitches. They gonna be like, so?
And that's what I was gonna say, bro. I liken it to the same thing as a nigga saying, all I fuck is bad bitches.
Yeah, like, so?
You know what I'm saying? Again, it's supposed to be a flex, but it don't.
It's not a flex.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
As a man, I would say it's more of a flex based on the fact that you have to attract bad bitches and they gotta damn want to smash you. That is way more of a flex from a male end than it is from a girl end.
Understandable, but still.
They're both, no, I'm saying, I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying they're both idiotic.
Yeah.
But it makes way more sense on the dude end. You have to do way more things to get bad chicks to want you as a man, as compared to being the cute girl that night and getting picked.
You gotta be that NBA nigga.
Well, I've seen a woman use a flex as far as to like she was getting turned down and her homegirl was like using it like, do you know who her baby daddy is? So just because she spread eagle for a dude that got a couple dollars, I think it's a local guy that went to the pros, can't think of his name right now. But it's like, so? But I'm telling her,
well, I'm
no,
glad
like,
you couldn't think of his name. Let's not throw people under the bus. They got two baby mamas. But I get it. It makes sense.
But they try to use it like, and the dude was like,
it's not a flex.
Like, so?
It's not a flex. Again,
exactly.
It's not a flex.
Like,
it's not.
You trying to tell me just because you spread eagle for him, I'm supposed to just holler at you? I'm supposed to just because I got some money, I'm out here in the hood, I got some money, I'm supposed to be next?
Look, her friend saying it to her makes it even worse. Because you trying to get a flex off a flex. That's not a flex. If that's not idiotic, I don't know what is.
You can't triple stamp a double stamp.
There you go, right there.
Sick.
Like if your girl's getting dissed by a dude, how you told that story? If your girl's getting dissed by a dude, and you like, do you know who her baby daddy is? Wait, why are you telling us this information? Yeah. That's not a flex for you. That's not a flex for her. She's a girl. Everybody on the planet would smash her. She say, hey, here you go. And those that don't, that's their choice. You're a girl. It's always going to be 60-40 for you to get smashed if you choosing it. That's why it's never a flex, ladies. So that's why it's weird when you say the shit. It just sounds like you're trying to, I have smashed rich dudes before. Okay.
I've had rich cock.
Right.
I've had rich cock.
That is goofy as hell. Like, what? You got smashed. You got smashed for the same Denny's breakfast everybody else got smashed with.
Yes.
What's your point?
Yeah.
Now, at what point can they start flexing with their life?
The only time you can flex with that,
a little bit of change off of it.
The only time you can really flex with that is you got a kid out of it or you got the ring out of it.
Okay.
And the ring is the true, real flex. That's the flex. I married an NFL player.
Other whores.
So getting a $1.8 million up front ain't the flex.
Not in the long run. If you're talking about what happens with our homeboy, the NBA player, that's not. It's a flex. Yes, she could talk shit to people like, yes, the world knows she has two famous baby daddies. Cool. Now you can't fall off though, boo boo.
You gotta do something with that money.
You gotta do something with the money because guess what? We seen what happened in the exact same situation with 50 Cent baby mama. You don't want to fall out at the end of the shit, right? When you know the payment's gonna stop coming, because the person who gave the lump sum, that doesn't mean you got the lump sum.
Right.
Child support a lot of times will just pass out the bread. Every month you'll get exactly what you're supposed to get. So they can make sure they get they cut. So
and then they owe child support.
So no, child, if say I'm rich and I got a baby mama and I say, oh, what's the calculation for to now to then. They say, okay, it's 1.5. Because of your tax bracket, how much money you make, yada, yada. I give them 1.5. Child support, they're going to turn around and say, her payments is supposed to be $5,000. They took their money off the top of what they wanted, and then now they're going to disperse her money. She going to get, if she's supposed to get $6,000 a month, she getting $6,000 every month on the first, just like crackheads.
That's
How
how they
crackheads
do
get
it.
their money on the first. She about to get her money on the first. She will be waiting to get that check. Now, how she do and use that money, that's on her. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of times how that process works. Not all the time, because they could have did that in the background, meaning that she actually didn't press child support. She just threatened and then pulls out and say, okay, if you give me 1.5, I'll shut the fuck up. She didn't do that in this situation, but some people do that. And then they just walk away. They get in a lump sum and then they walk away. They sign paperwork saying, I have paid you in full. You can't come back for child support based on this. So it's never a flex. The real flex is being the wife. The ring is the true flex in the end. It means that he took you seriously. That's the truth of the matter. Are that man going to take you as the girl serious? All men know how we take them serious, right? We say to ourselves, when we meet them, I'm gonna give you a fair shot. Talk to me. If she say hoe shit, if she say stupid people shit, she say bird brain people shit, you start deducting points until she falls into the, fuck. That's how men operate. I don't know why women don't believe this shit, but that's how we operate. So, if you fall into the, fuck, I'm not taking you serious. You're not on my list of would I give you my resources for real. Would you call me and say, hey, I need some gym shoes, yada, yada, yada. Okay, here you go. Hey, I want to go on this trip. Okay, cool. I'm thinking about you. I went and bought an outfit and said, ooh, I want to buy that for her. Oh, I got her this. You spending your resources. You're saying to yourself, hey, I will take care of them. Or I will make a plan where I'm still going to take care of them. We going 50-50 regular people shit. But if you can't get the ring, boo-boo, you can't get him to give resources because he care. No, that's not a flex. There's very few women that are in situations with men that truly care about them, that haven't got the ring, that dude super care about her, and he'll murder everybody in the universe over her based on who she is. She gonna always be taken care of. She always gonna be looked out for. There's very few women that fall in that scenario. The rest of the women who do, they got rings. That's just what it is. That's just what it is.
The ring of power.
The precious. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. So she's not really flexing. Like, now she's set up for life to be taken care of. In reality, she was already taken care of, so we know what kind of person she was. Like, you can't move to California to get better child support shit while it's going on and don't think the judge is going to be like, what?
California.
I mean, we knew what she was doing. That's why it's crazy.
And that's why, mother.
That's why they called her out. Like literally, the judge was like, no, you can't go to California. What are you doing? You went there because you thought they were going to give you more benefits than I'm going to give you. No. This case is coming back over here with me. Sorry, we see how you moving. You on some Dusty Leroy shit. Bring your ass back over here. Nah, it's over. Nah. I mean, and if you're Ant-Man, I think that's the best move for you because he can change his mind in the situation and decide to be a good dad. Like, he could show up at 12 and be like, yeah, bro, I paid your mom to stay the hell away from me because she set me up like this. No, I didn't want to do it. I begged her not to do it. She still did everything. I paid her to make sure that you was going to be good to have her out my hair, but I had to change her heart.
Not saying that's going to be good, but...
it's real, though.
Yeah,
he still has that opportunity to walk in and be as uber gangster as possible and be like, I fucked up, but this is why I did it. Because chicks do that kind of shit.
That shit sound like a Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah, it do. And the crazy shit is, because of the human nature, that kid's still gonna be like, all right, dad. And then they still gonna look at their mom when they become aware of how shit really work and be like, so he was begging you not to do this and you still was like, I'm getting the bag, nigga. Damn. It's just as bad as the conversation we had last week with the lady that's like, your daddy died and left you $70,000. I stole all the information to get the $70,000. I spent it because I felt like it was owed to me. Yeah. But mom, it's in my name. It don't matter. I gave you life. I breathed it into you, child.
And I gave you that name.
So everything you do belong to me. What kind of dusty motherfucking shit is that? But it be them kind of people.
What other dirtbag shit you got? I know you got some more topics.
Well, you know, I try to keep a couple bullshit, fucked up things up my sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have a left field one that I seen. Smokey Bones, I know this out your lane, but you ain't really talking shit today. I'm blowing bunts and smiling at bad jokes. That being said, he was blowing good over there in the corner. Like shit, I'm just enjoying the show. Y'all talking y'all shit tonight. Bullshit. This is straight bullshit. Left field bullshit. Has nothing to do with nothing. But I love the question, so I gotta ask because I got two nerdy dudes in the room. Oh, I could do how much time we got?
We got
Okay. All right. I guess I'm going to do the nerdy thing. Since it's a bunch of dudes in the room with glasses, it's a perfect time to do blind, nerdy black guy information.
Blind, nerdy black guy information.
Yes, that's what this is. And what I mean by that is this. There's always a black guy in a group of other individuals that happens to understand said topics a little bit better. And they're not the know-it-all, show-it-up time, even though people think they are. And that nerdy energy, whether you would like to call it the Urkel effect, it was going on well before then. I would say it started with What's Happening. Ron is definitely the black nerd in that, and it is corny as hell.
You believe so?
Yeah, I think it was accepted more because black people weren't on TV like that. But he definitely was the nerdy black guy. He is very unthreatening. If you think about it, What's Happening, he is super unthreatening. He's a big nerdy, non-athletic black guy. That's like, Mom, his sister is the coolest person on the show.
D is the coolest person on the show?
Yeah, D is literally the coolest person on the show.
I dig it, sir.
Because, I mean, outside of Rerun being popping and locking, right, he's supposed to be the fat comedy relief.
Right.
You know, that's the place he's in on that show when you're being honest with yourself, right? So your real character, your star character is the nerdy black guy.
True.
Think about how you're treated. Even when you're not the nerdy black guy, you're the nerdy black guy. There is a certain effect that happens with us in Black America about being seen in the nerdy black guy light of you can't give too much information to them because they don't like that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of whatever you're talking about, you can't just run out and be like, hey, fuck you, shut up. You
All
get
you had
us
to
too much
say
info.
was.
Yeah, all you gotta say was,
Man,
why you
don't
doing
have
too
fucking
much?
information, sir.
Bro, we ain't asked for all of that shit. Oh, Einstein ass wanna be nigga. That we covet cool in Black America more than anything else.
True. That's a fact, sir.
The
nerdy black guy, the nerd period, and as far as black culture is concerned, has been looked down upon. You know what I'm talking about? You know that views of what we used to like, anime back in the day, has changed nowadays. But
it finally became cool.
You know what I'm saying?
That anime and all of that finally became cool, but that's still that know-it-all black guy energy that they say exists, or your swag isn't right. You don't want to fall into the matrix of saying, I want to look like every rapper in the moment.
Right, sir.
That swag, like, nah, bro. Every time the rappers change, I'm not changing. Nah, I'm not doing all that, bro. When you're not that person that's chasing that kind of fashion and shit, you fall into the nerdy black guy. Especially when they come to your crib or find out, what you listening to. Bro. When you don't listen to what everybody else is listening to on a common basis, like if they jump in your car and you really not playing that other shit, they're like, wait, what did you listen to? I don't listen to that shit for real, bro.
My shit be fire.
My nerdiness reflects.
Well, you're a DJ, sir.
Yeah.
You're a DJ. If you're not playing the best of the best of your car, you got a problem.
What's the best of the best, though?
The best of the best is like jumping in. All right, so you're a DJ. I guarantee you this: 95% of the times you're playing either the grooviest shit, the hits of the shit, or the shit that you are on the cusp of being like, oh, that's fire. Or you on real DJ shit. You playing shit out of genre because you like this bass line, or you like what they was doing with the vocals, the symphony, whatever it was going on. Yeah, right? Yeah. All the DJs I know, they're eclectic musically. So what you playing, 95% of the time, if somebody lean in your car, they gonna feel why you own it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like if you on Michael Jackson and then I talk to you, I'm like, this motherfucker's in. Goddamn, bro. That's how you feel today. You like, yeah, little Mike ain't never heard nobody. And then the next time you pull up on somebody 40 minutes from now and you are completely in your dope boy era. You banging that early Jeezy on niggas, and they like, whoa, what you on today? You make the right space for it. But that nerdy black guy energy, bro, that's just some different shit.
Well, can I just give you a minute of me? Because I came up in that era where I was poor. You know, like I was, we didn't have money, so we was on welfare or whatnot. So when you go get glasses, you had to get the cheap ones. They was huge. They only came
swag. You had the no swag glasses.
They came in 2 colors. They came in brown, or they came in like a brown
action over here.
They came in a brown swirl color. You know what I'm saying? So there was, it was nothing. Yeah. So
you're preaching to the choir.
When you go to school and that show, Family Matters come out and Urkel come out, bro. You are Urkel, no matter who you are, no matter what color you are, as far as black, no matter what shade, no matter what shade, no matter what shade of black.
What the fuck, sir? I'm like, no matter what color you are, you're gonna be Urkel.
You Urkel,
because they corny and they don't got no good jokes.
When you come with those glasses, and you come with any type of, we was that before he popped up, right? So then here he is, a representation of what we trying to fight against. Of like, that's not me, bro. Like, don't look at me like I'm like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure, like that. You are the character of that bullshit.
You gotta, man. I went through a lot of shit, bro. Like it's funny now, but like
it's when I
really think about it, bro, it's like a real scar, bro. Because like motherfuckers use that shit, and then I eventually found out I was funny. Like I could fight back with jokes. I learned, you know what I'm saying? If you show me anything, bro, I'm
gonna eat you alive.
I'm looking you up and down as soon as you walk up. Because as soon as you come at me, did I do that? Oh, look at him. He looks like Urkel. Blah, 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 blah. That's all you got is Urkel?
Yeah. They lightweight. They be lightweight.
Here it comes, bro. Here it comes. Oh, I heard your math scores. What's 2 + 2? Potato? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand that you can't read. So, you know what I'm saying? Cat can't run. Is it can? You know what I'm saying? I understand. You know what I'm saying?
You was harsh. You had him in the class with the little cheers.
I'm going to use the fact that you think I'm smart, I'm a nerd, so I'm going to use it at my advantage. So when the girls that you trying to bully me in front of, so when they start laughing at you, now like just in a rap battle, when you ball your fist up, I won.
Oh yeah, that's it.
So you know what I'm saying? I went through a lot of that shit, man. So when people bring up topics about like this, you know what I'm saying? It really strikes a chord with me because I had to fight back.
Okay,
real hard. You
did what all the dirty, smart black dudes had to do, bro. What the fuck you think I went through with a name like Simon, and I had glasses on? If there's any black man on the face of God's green earth, I was, bro. They sung all the songs to me. All the Chipmunk songs. Then there was a cartoon.
That's Simon.
They catch it. That show that youth. That's that youth in him. Hey, bro. Then there was an super old school cartoon where there was a nerdy dude named Simon. He used to draw. They'd sing that shit. They would make me every nerdy person that was in the universe, right? And with a name like Simon, yes, they always gonna make the Simon Says jokes or Simon Garfunkel jokes, depending on how old they is. I've had all the worst of the jokes because I'm a Simon. So, and I tell people all jump, I'm prideful because I'm named after my grandfather. I'm cool with it. Don't bother me. Once I figured out that was what that was gonna be, I probably was like 8. Was in classes, watching TV one day, and then it just clicked in my head. I was like, oh, this is gonna be the number one joke for the rest of my life outside of black people making dark jokes.
Yep.
How do I defend myself against that? Because everybody's gonna say, hey, you eat Dutch Rose, your fingers disappear. If I'm ashy and you've been fighting flour and beating up bricks, I'm getting all them jokes. So how could I defend myself against that? Oh, I'm about to be wittier than you, bro. I'm gonna have more jokes than you, bro. I'm gonna eat your lunch. I come outside with the worst outfit ever, and if I decide to light you up, I'm gonna burn you to the ground. I'm gonna have way more jokes than you.
To the ground.
And the reason why is because that was the defense. That's all you had And you wanted that to be the real one because you can't whoop everybody. You have to get it in your mind. You can't whoop the planet. Yeah. Like, you can slap the shit out of some niggas for making fun of you, but you can't do it to everybody. So
run to the crib.
So you gonna run to the crib and then you gonna really be a whole nigga and have to deal with that shit. But, so the best way to protect yourself in situations like that is to burn them to the ground with jokes. And if you're not funny, go steal somebody else's jokes. Go find a comedian that you fuck with because you're a kid. And they probably ain't seen him yet.
And smash
somebody with somebody else's jokes. But you about to joke their ass out the building. And my take on black people and nerdy shit in general, I just say that that's the dumbest shit ever. That we should always be praising the smart motherfucker. Like, if somebody's willing to give you the information, bro, and you can double check it, especially now, we got phones and shit. When you can double check it, make sure they're not giving you bullshit. You should be happy somebody's willing to tell you the truth. So you don't go outside and tell somebody stupid shit. Because that's what a motherfucker will do. Is somebody tell you dumb shit and it's wrong, and then you get in a situation where you're around somebody else, and that information could be prevalent to make you look intelligent, and you say the wrong shit confidently, you could fuck up a bag. Now you looking stupid.
Real talk.
Because the people around you didn't give you the truth when they could have. And I don't believe in that shit. And I don't care that you think I'm nerdy. You know what I'm saying? That's my job. The same way your job is to put me on when I don't know some shit. Because we all ignorant somewhere.
I'll be the nerdy one without the glasses.
I got glasses after high school.
I know.
So,
you did.
Like, as soon as I graduated, I got glasses.
So, I didn't get them to just this year. So.
He was already cool. What he trying to tell us? He was already cool. That's what he telling
Be the nerdy one without the glasses. You know what I'm saying?
He was already
to where
cool.
Everybody want to cook you about,
I'ma just give
you
y'all
got
a
all
great
these
quote
college prep programs.
when he said about the ignorant part. We're all born ignorant. But it takes a whole hell of a lot to stay stupid.
Hey. That deserves
horns on that
that deserved horns on that one, bro. That was fire right there. That was fire right there.
Yeah, I didn't go through none of that, so I can't really relate.
Damn, get out. We just had a whole heart to heart about it was a room full of nerds. That nigga was like, not me, I'm a DJ. I think I've been cool forever.
I was always cool.
I don't know what y'all thought. These glasses ain't even prescription, nigga.
It's just for aesthetics.
These the Versace 820s, nigga. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. They didn't even own that shit. They didn't own that shit. All right, JD the DJ, I appreciate you coming to the show.
Okay, wait. I need to clear that up. It's DJ
JD?
JD.
Can I want
It's oh shit.
this nigga's gonna die and kill all and break all our shit.
And I'm gonna tell you something. For the next time you sit there, that table ain't gonna save you, sir.
No, well, it did. It's screwed down now. If it wasn't screwed down, we would have had a debacle. We would have had a whole debacle. Everything would have been the worst show ever. I'd have been so mad. I'd have been here crying. I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry. Because he would have broke everything. I'm certain that everything would have been tore up. Smokey would have got up and just walked out. He'd have been like, I can't console you, Phoenix. I just watch your whole life go up in flames, man. Because you be getting the people fried when they come to your show.
Yeah, but that's for tax purposes. So I gotta clear that up.
Hey, said I got cleared up for tax purposes.
Yeah, when I'm on the air, because
so when you on the air,
in business purposes.
Okay.
Somebody go look for JD the DJ, they ain't gonna find me.
Okay, because so it's the DJ. Say it, not
DJ JD.
Okay.
Yeah.
DJ JD, you heard what he said, right?
Oh,
DJ
I like when you get
JD.
spicy.
Yeah,
Now, don't sit there and go.
I'm still gonna say it wrong just because I ain't shit.
DJ.
I'm gonna say it wrong because I'm old and I like to fuck with people. How about that? I'm like Howard Stern in black media right now. I just want to fuck with folks. I'm gonna hard time.
Underpaid then, Howard Stern.
Man, if we was getting that serious money, we be doing something. All right. So for my special guest, I'm not saying it because I ain't shit. Smokey Bones.
JD the DJ, we appreciate you for coming out.
Thank you.
Smokey Bones blowing blunts and doing stunts.
There you go.
We got Danny Jizzle.
Jizzle for goddamn shizzle.
And then we got Joker.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get involved tonight.
And that's T Crazy would say the real and not the motherfucking fake.
Y'all hear him? I holla.